Hello, yeah. Hello, everybody. Off to a great start. Off to an amazing start here. Oh my god. Hello, everybody. What? Like, rah. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you all are having terrifyingly pleasant time zones. Welcome. Blues, it's not Wednesday. Oh, God. Chat. Behave yourselves, all right? Oh my god. How y'all doing? Thank you all for coming on by. And thank you for coming on, Geronimo, by the way. Oh, this is... Ah! Oh, this is the inaugural episode of Graveside Chat. This is a new thing that I'm trying here, where we essentially just hang out with other horror peeps, other spoopy friends. And Geronimo is, in fact, a horror content creator as well. Streams a lot of horror games. You've actually been going through a number of things lately. You've been going through Resident Evil lately, as... Yeah. How was that? Oh, hold on. I think... Okay, there we go. Apparently I had Discord muted. Sorry. Okay. My mistake! Thank you, Lock and Load, for bringing that up. Okay, try again.
Ahem!
Okay.
I was saying, I've been playing lots of Resident Evil with the community, and we did 5 nights at Freddy's. And when you asked how it was going, I said it was the damn chicken. It was the chicken all along. The chicken. I was looking at the bunny, and it wasn't the bunny. It was the chicken. I had the wrong. Yeah, it didn't go well. I got to night 4.
Ooh, nice. I think that's farther than I've ever gotten. I think I've gotten to like night 3 at most. Huzzah! Yeah, thank you, Lock and Load, for pointing that out. I keep forgetting to unmute the Discord side. Oh, but for the people that aren't familiar with you, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone in chat?
Ahem. I wear my sunglasses. No. Let's see. My name is Geronimo Kiddo, wife, mother, video game lover with a passion for horror. I believe that horror, I know there's different kinds of horror, and that's what a lot of people sometimes don't know, is horror, even though there's one whole genre. It's like little umbrella genre, because there's little subgenres and different types. And for me, my take on horror is it's always more fun to be with friends and to be comfy, cozy, and just chill it. And that's kind of where I try to go when I play games, or even just even my content in general.
Absolutely, yeah, because like, especially with you were getting the community involved with Resident Evil, like especially like Resident Evil 1, because that game gets pretty it's pretty easy to get lost in Resident Evil 1, especially if you're not familiar with where you're going. So it's cool that you've been getting the community involved in all that as well. It's a nice little interactivity element there. How long have you been doing content creation? Have you just been streaming on Twitch primarily?
I've only been streaming a little more than 2 years. Only on Twitch, though I was told that I need to start doing some kind of shorts, because the truth is, like, you can't just stay on Twitch. You gotta kind of branch if you want to grow, and that's a big thing a lot of people don't really understand. Yeah. 2 years, yep.
Yeah, that's kind of been the big thing, especially with recent developments. Yeah, a lot of people pushing, like, trying to get the idea of, you gotta be able to spread out on different platforms. You can't just be on one platform. You gotta be on Twitch, you gotta be on YouTube, you gotta be on TikTok, etc., etc., etc. And yeah, it's a whole thing. I mean, shorts absolutely definitely helps. Definitely get some extra eyeballs on you. I'm assuming that you primarily stream on Twitch, though, right? You don't have any plans on like doing YouTube streaming or anything like that?
No, I just stream on Twitch.
Okay, yeah. Do you have any preferred like horror subgenres? Like any preferred like subsections of horror that would really like catch your interest? Like either occult, slashers, any like sci-fi horror as well? Anything like that?
Actually, now that you bring it up, Solon, is there a way you could bring up a little picture that shows the little umbrella where it shows types of horror?
Oh,
because I know there's like an image. Well, believe it or not, people have made images of it, and it's really neat. But like for me, I like paranormal horror. That's my favorite. Give me the ghosts. Give me the Exorcist. Give me the demons too. So it's not just paranormal, but it's what would you call it? Because it's not just ghosts. It's like spiritual horror. I just that's my favorite. Like if you've got some kind of haunting or demon possession going on, you feed me that shit. Feed me.
I find that stuff like way more fascinating than a lot of like the slasher creatures, because like most cases it's just like a person. It's just a person that just is for some reason got superpowered. But when you're dealing with things like the occult, the paranormal, it can be a whole number of things, and there's also like a vast list of mythological entities to pull from for like different kinds of like horror material. I find that area like way more fascinating, and it's a much bigger well to pull from for like horror ideas. Is there outside of like the recent Resident Evil games, Five Nights at Freddy's, has there been any other like horror media that you've been getting in on lately? I know you've been watching other movies on your side also.
Yeah, so for Halloween, me and going through it, we want to try the OGs of horror when it comes into it. So we've been doing that. Like I think we plan on doing feed me, Seymour. The Audrey.
There you go. Yeah.
The Little Shop of Horrors. Oh my goodness, and it's such a good one. It really is.
Were you gonna try and watch the 1960 version or the 80s
the 1960 version.
And
then also October 31st, Silent Hill comes out. By the way.
Oh, that's right. The remake, right? Is it the remake? Or...
Yes, it's not Silent Hill 2. It's not the remake. It's the new original one, where your chat gets to interact. And right now you can get ready. You can get it pre-registered on I think it's Google Play or Apple Store.
Oh, it's mobile? Oh, geez.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. I was shocked too, and it's free, so I don't know.
Well, I guess free is alright. I guess it's worth trying if it's free. Also, log and load, thank you for the headpats and the coffin dance. I was gonna say, speaking of Silent Hill, like, do you remember when the Silent Hill 2 remake is supposed to come out? I think that's supposed to come out like either this year or next year.
2024. It's supposed to come out, and I'm ready. I am ready.
Okay, yeah. Because I know a lot of people have very high hopes for that. Like, I'm hoping that they can do what they need to do, but at the same time, like, it's Konami and it's Bloober Team. It's like, it's just like the anxiety there. It's like you want it to be well, but at the same time, there's just like so many things that can go wrong at any given time. Oh man. Let's see. Do you have any inspirations for your VTuber design? Like, I know it's like brown bats, like a fruit bat.
Excuse me? Did you just call me
No,
call me a fruit bat? Is it because... Sir? I am no fruit bat. I am the species known as the little brown bat. Little brown bat. Little brown bat. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Call me a fruit. I call you a fruit. Do I call you a fruit, Wraith? No. Call me a fruit.
That's on me. Thank you, kid, for giving me ammo for Geronimo. Oh no. She's looking at you. She's looking at you directly.
I wanted something. I don't know. When you think of horror, like there's horror content, then there's horror VTubers, and then there's horror streamers. I mean, it's all, believe it or not, it's not all the same. I'm not a horror VTuber. I wouldn't say I look scary. I don't look scary.
So that's kind of an interesting thing, where it's like, I see people regularly. This isn't a knock on anyone in particular, but then I see people that have these very dark gothic designs, like straight out of a horror film or a horror game or something like that, and then they play Minecraft a lot. So it's like, I think it's not necessarily like the design of the VTuber in particular that determines it. I feel like it's more of the content that you do. And like you can still like do Minecraft once in a while, but I say if the majority of your content is horror related, then yeah, you can still consider yourself a horror streamer. What cracks me up
is I know a few horror VTubers, and they're afraid of horror, and I love them. I love it. I love that. That's like the twist that you always want to find.
That's a fun little thing. That's a fun thing. Like, they're a horror VTuber, but then they get spooked at everything and anything and everything. Like, every jump scare catches them. That's honestly the best thing. But you kind of decided on like the brown bat in particular, taking that into consideration, I guess, right?
I went for the bat because I think it's one of the most overlooked symbols. You know, everyone goth, they start thinking cemetery. Nothing against your cemetery, but they think of bodies, skulls, something like skulls and spiders, and I'm like, where's the bat love? Give the bats love, damn it!
Interesting.
Give the bats love. So I was like, all right, I want to be a bat, and then I was like, all right, I love sleep. Bats sleep for like 18 hours, so I'm like, I can be a bat. I can totally be a bat.
I can totally do that. And I think in terms of oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, and then for outfit wise, it was not personal, but like I saw when I talked about this before starting.
We did talk about this.
I Hot Topic back in the day was actually more geared towards the fashion sense of, what do you call it? Alternative fashion.
Alternative fashion, I guess. Yeah, alt fashion.
Dark fashion.
Yeah.
And they don't have that now. The Hot Topic you see today is not the same Hot Topic from like 2000. It's nothing like it.
And that makes me so
it's really sad. It's heartbreaking. Used to be able to go in there and it wasn't like right now you go into Hot Topic and it's a lot of like shows, memorabilia, old school
a lot of
kind of stuff, anime
shows.
And that's not what it was. It used to literally just be like this flora of awkward looking clothing, edgy clothing, cool clothing, and I loved it. And they don't have it anymore. Like an entire
clothing rack dedicated to Trip NYC stuff. Like that. That's the we just lost Geronimo. Oh no. Oh no. You okay? Okay, VTube Studio may have crashed on her side. We'll give it a sec. Zombie, hello, how you doing? Oh, that's why.
No, I came small. Listen,
you became small.
Listen. It is easier for me this way.
I thought we lost you for a bit there.
This is bat appreciation. Okay. Plus, I'm Corey size. See?
There you go. Yeah, you're Corey size now.
I'm just gonna hang out with Corey over here. Yeah.
Yeah, zombie. Yeah, speaking of zombie pandemic, yeah, zombie just popped up in chat. Hello. Beak gaming. Oh wait. Oh my god. Marlemus. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this now. Wait, where you going? Geronimo, where you going? Thank you for redeeming the gremlin form. Everybody's small.
He's small. See? Get a little bit bigger for you. There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm telling you. Let me tell you. It's a whole new world.
Yeah. I'm gonna do like the regular voice for this, cause like for the purposes of this. Normally I do like gremlin voice as well, but I'll keep it regular voice for purposes of this. Yeah. Yeah, miss old Hot Topic. Got a local store to go to like it was before. Actually, yeah, there's actually a local goth clothing store not too far from here. I actually went up over to this past Friday to get a couple pieces of clothing. I'm trying to update my wardrobe for the coming winter months. Found a nice little pullover jacket. So it's like that gives like the vibe of the old Hot Topic vibe, you know? Well, more so actually, because it's
that and like a big thing too that a lot of people don't realize is thrift shopping. Like ripped up used jeans, rip up the jeans, make holes and then put like safety pins in the panels in them, like the flannel, excuse me, and
Dude, I have been getting hooked on thrift stores because I've been finding so many like cool little bits of clothing through them. And it's just like perfect additions to my existing wardrobe. Like I found some like joggers that for me to sleep in that have like zippers on the legs, and it's like, yo, this is actually like perfect. Like if I was like still doing wrestling, I would totally like wear this as like ring attire, you know? It's those kinds, and they're super comfy too.
Listen, you can't beat comfort.
Exactly.
Comfort.
Zombie says she may have some websites for alternative places. Yeah, I've been like bookmarking places a lot lately. I need to go do some more online shopping. Musi, hello. Sorry I missed you. How you doing? Thank you for swinging on by.
Another thing is like they don't make video games the same either, because like I wish they would have remakes of Rule of Rose. And Haunted Grounds, and there's just so many that, and like they redid Fatal Frame, but it's not the same. It was not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, Rule of Rose especially is they never re-released that game. It's stuck on the PS2. And
Papa, can I eat Geronimo? They look very tasty, and I heard bats taste strangely like chicken. But if it was a little sweeter?
No, Corey, you are not allowed to eat Geronimo. You are not allowed to eat the bat friend. Wait, where you going, Geronimo? Oh, she's just cuddling. She's just cuddling with Corey. Got a question if you're taking submissions. Have you ever thought about another design for your VTuber models before this point, or an alternative model apart from your gremlin/bat forms? That's actually a good question, Musi. Do you have any plans for alternative models in the future? Because I know I've talked about how I'm on the waitlist for a 2.0 model.
In the future, I am. Oh, you hear? Hi, yes. If you hear sounds in the back, I'm just gonna say it's my stomach, but it's actually my wife snoring. But yes, it may be my stomach. We're gonna say stomach for the time being, and I'm sorry.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. But no. As far as alternative models go, I plan on staying a bat. I've thought of other designs, because I'm more of a comfy, cozy horror streamer. There's times I don't. Where's my tears? There's times I don't feel very welcomed in the spooky space. There's times I don't feel like I quite fit in because I am too floof, or I'm too pastel colored, and I might not fit in. And
I mean, pastel goth is totally a thing. So I say, if anyone tries to give you problems, if you're not dark and brooded enough, then it's like, hold on, I got a thing for this. If someone says you're not broody enough or anything like that, or you're not goth enough, just go, BAM! Give them a couple of these!
I don't have middle fingers. But no, it's true. Like sometimes I do feel like I'm left out because I believe in more I guess how can I say it? Yeah, I go for the vibes of comfy and cozy, and there's times where I felt like maybe I need to change into a more monstrous looking form, or maybe I need to have my face peel off or something. And I've just had to realize, I've just had to become comfortable in my own floof that no, I offer I'm still a horror person. I just believe that it's best shared with friends and in family, and just comfy cozy vibes while screaming for your life.
Exactly, yeah. Like, there's absolutely, like, totally plenty of room for comfort and, like, comfy vibes in horror. Oh, you're on my head. Hey! Yeah. Like, it's... Like, obviously, there's, like, room for, like, shock value and whatnot, and there's definitely those particular groups that definitely go for the shock value. But there can definitely be more room for, like, comfy vibes as well. Like, people say that people consider me a comfy streamer, and I always get confused because it's like, usually it's like chill vibes, and then like all of a sudden next turn we're making cum jokes. So it's like but people consider me a comfy VTuber as well, and that's like a major compliment, you know. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So you refer to yourself as wife, mother, video game mother. You talk usually bring up a lot about your family on stream. What you tend to keep your community very well up to date on what's going on in your life. How difficult is it to balance like your obligations to family, streaming obligations, because it's a lot. It seems like you got a lot of hands to. How do I say this? It seems like a lot to juggle, for the most part. It's like, how difficult is it to handle all that?
So it's funny because I as much as I say the catchphrase wife mother video, it's kind of a summary of who I am. I enjoy, loving on my family, and it's kind of like a reminder. I can't do what I'm doing if it wasn't for the support of my family. Mm-hmm. And when I go ahead and, my chat is called My Familia. So it's an extension of my family. And it's like, listen, I'm giving you my time by, I'm streaming, which means I'm here to give you my time because I want to spend time with you. Mm-hmm. So it's one of those things where it's not really a juggling as much as it's, hey, I do this and I'm here to spend time with you because I want to have fun with y'all and I care about you. Like, I had someone, it's funny because parasocial is thrown around a lot in the YouTubing community. Like, oh, don't be too close to your chat and everything. I had a young man come in, and his one of my viewers from he's been following me about a year and a half, I think. Mm-hmm. He only came in for a few times, and then he disappeared for I haven't seen him since I played Alien Isolation. Mm-hmm. And he came into chat, and I'm like, Metalhead, I'm like, you do trucking, right? And he looked at me, he kind of paused typing, and he did the ... He's like, you remember? I'm like, yeah, I remember. I'm like, listen, when I'm asking you how you're doing, what's your day, how are you, and you tell me good, bad, tummy ache, this, I'm gonna try my best to remember, not because I'm trying to be parasocial, but because as a human being, I'm an empath, and I'm very genuinely empathetic and sympathetic, and I care. I genuinely care. So to me, it's not a matter of juggling. It's a matter of kind of like, when you get up and you say, hey, let me go call my mom, or hey, let me go call my dad, let me go call my family. To me, it's okay, it's time to go, let me go see how my family's doing, and I boot up stream. And that's how it is for me. It can be hectic when I'm sick. I think that's the only time, especially because the wife burns water and doesn't know how to cook. But other than that, everything's good. Everything's good other than that.
Oh, that is some really good memory. Yeah, it's like, and yeah, people appreciate small things like that, being able to remember those kind of details. Like, it makes them, it really does make them feel more part of the community, It's like reaching out. I was also gonna say, we played Parasocial, the game Parasocial, recently, and that game is legitimately terrifying on a number of levels.
I was told I need to try that game.
I mean, I would say give it a shot, but don't be surprised if it becomes a lot, because it definitely is every content creator's worst nightmare. For sure.
Oh God, that's horrifying. Now you got. Yeah. But no, as far as that goes, and that's another thing. Tubers, or even just some streamers. Let's drop the two-dimensional aspect of it. Even streamers, they go live and they put on a show. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what it is. But at the same time, for me, I'm like, I can't do that, because if I do that, there's going to come a time where it's like I have to be very transparent because I do have other responsibilities that put me in the kitchen, cleaning the house, taking care of my little man and my wife and stuff. I'm like, so for me, I just chose the route where it's like, listen, I use this model to help express myself because I don't need my son running in butt naked behind me going, Mom, what's this? And my camera's running. I just don't need that. So it's one of those things where it's like, it's I try to be very transparent. Like if I'm having a down day or a sick day, it hurts to tell chat, especially in the Discord. But sometimes my mods will even do it for me because it breaks my heart to have to say I can't stream. Yeah. But I'm able to do it. I'm able to do everything because of my community supporting me so much. If they didn't support me, I don't think I'd be able to.
Oh, yeah, Musi in chat was chiming in on that as well, like as a representative of your community. We enjoy when she streams. At any point she feels like she's being overwhelmed with life/sickness/ups and downs. We respect her life, respect her for who she is, and we don't want her to overextend herself. And that's that's very good that your community is like so understanding of when things come up. And if you need to take time for yourself, like it's very like heartwarming that they are understanding. And that's like that's a sign of a really good community you have when even if you're not able to like stream or do content because of something comes up, it's like everyone is really understanding and is willing to let you do what you need to do. And then when you come back at as close to 100% as you can, like just be able to take care of everything you need to do. And that's really great. It's a sign of a good community. Also, Hex, thank you for the... No. Yeah, just balance out that heartwarming moment with just... No. Yeah. Oh, but that's like, it's super sweet. It's super sweet. And on the topic of like having your family involved, you've actually... God damn it, Butler. Like on the on the subject of having your family involved, you actually had your son on stream, the little man on stream when I think you were checking out Roblox, I believe it was.
So my son, and it's kind of the reason why I wanted to do Cozy Comfort when it comes to like a lot of stuff, is because when you start streaming, you gotta think, what am I table? Because it's kind of like setting up shop. What am I bringing that's not at the other tables that I can kind of give? And I couldn't have been anything. Like I didn't know what to do. Like I didn't see myself having anything until my son said, Mom, why don't you stream? And he's the one who actually got me into streaming. And he's like, Mom, why don't you stream? And he's like, I don't mind sharing my mom. And I thought about it. I'm like, I'm just gonna be me. I'm a mom. Yeah. I'm a mom. Brush your teeth, wipe your butt. We're good. Take care of yourself.
There you go.
And so like for me, that's the route I went. And I was like, I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna be mom. I'm gonna bring this to the table. I can't bring anybody else but myself.
Exactly. Like obviously like every VTubers especially have like personalities or a character that they portray, but there's some just as many people that are just like they just want to be themselves, The VTuber is their representation, and it's their way of not having to show their bedroom, for example.
Yeah, and what's nice is with my son, like I was saying, he likes he's a little bit he likes the horror on Roblox. They don't really have a lot of outlet for the youngins who are getting into. So it's nice that I can do those things and that I can show him that, hey, if you like horror, they still have things for the youngins. You have to it's a stretch, but I want him to be able to enjoy things and realize that horror doesn't have to be horrible. It can be very fun and adrenaline going, and you can have fun with it. He likes the game Doors, the one where you had to get through all those doors and stuff. Yeah, it's his favorite, and I remember.
Yeah, I think you had me on your channel and we were messing around with that. That was actually
you kicked butt. You got to like door 80 something. You did
something
good.
Like that.
And yeah, Zombie did it too, and Zombie got to 70. I can't make poop. But like, for my son, he's like, yeah, let's do doors. And I want him to be able to love horror and not just see it as, ooh, no, that's the icky stuff. Because sadly, horror, you tell some people, oh, I love horror. They're like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong?
There's a bit of a stigma.
And there's a stigma too. There is a stigma, and that's the horrible thing. I love true crime podcasts. Oh, why are you watching psychos and serial killers? You must be one. No. In fact, I'm making mac and cheese, drinking hot cocoa, and watching about someone who killed someone. I am normal. But it's just one of those things where it's, I don't want him to think of horror as a stereotype. I'm like, no, horror is for everyone. Maybe you don't like it by yourself, but but maybe you enjoy watching others or playing a horror game with your friend. And that's kind of why I hope to bring, at least to my community. I know some are afraid of horror, some don't like horror, but it's never, when you watch with your friends or you're playing with your friends, it kind of lightens the mood. You can all laugh and have a joke if you see one of your friends fall over.
Oh yeah, absolutely. In a related note, yeah, you do streams for both 15 plus and 17 plus, having that little bit of a separation. Any particular reason why you do that, like layer of separation, like you for the younger streams, and then you have the 18 plus stuff as well? Oh, okay. I was gonna say VTube Studio froze up for a second there.
No, I just went bigger. But I was gonna say I do that so that I stream for 13 plus. So basically, I go by the rating of the game. I do E for everyone, T for teen, M for 17 plus. Because an M-rated game is actually rated 17 up.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I have people come in and they're like, "What? I've never seen 17. What does 17 mean?"
Yeah, a lot of people forget that the M rating technically covers 17 up, not necessarily 18. I think it's like people just like default to 18.
They do.
Up.
Well,
yeah.
The big thing with streaming that a lot of people don't, that it's not even that they just don't get, they forget it's in the back of their head. But a lot of streamers don't want to deal with children in the community or young teens. They don't want any of that kind of responsibility. But genuinely speaking, I just go by the ESRB rating. As a mom myself and as a wife, for me, I kind of have my own feel like I don't want to sit here and be like, let's just talk about BDSM. It's like, nah, my wife's in the other room. She's gonna be like, what? Or I've got, or if my son's, playing, super animal. I don't need to talk about that. It's just, for me, I'm old fashioned. It feels weird. But there are some streamers who love to talk about that, and that's okay. It's just, when it comes to me, for me, I'm old. And it's so funny because I'll have people tell me, I hope you know I'm lewd. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, it's okay. Just because I don't curse or just because you don't see me talking about it doesn't mean I expect you to be like me. You you, boo.
Exactly.
You be you, and that's how I love you. I love you because you're you, not because you're gonna try to be me. So the 17 plus is just by the rating. I go by rating, and 18 plus, like anything rated 18 plus, is usually just means there's talk of hokey pokey, finoki, and stuff.
Yeah.
I have such a hard time saying the F word. Fuck. It's fuck. It's fuck. That's the word. Okay, it means there's fucking going on or some kind of adult stuff. But I usually genuinely don't talk about that. It's just not in my characteristic. I'm sorry. I'm old.
That is perfectly valid, especially when you have a kid. You gotta make sure they're not getting introduced to stuff that they may have very big questions about.
Well, not just that, but there are sometimes I'm gonna be honest, as a sometimes I'm cleaning and I want to watch and support my homies and turn on their streams, but I've got little ears. So, at least if I know, hey, this stream, I've got kids around, okay, hey, I can turn my friend's stream up. Hey, I can turn this person's stream up. I can stream them on the big TV and not worry, I can cuddle my kid and he can watch with me. But and that's why I offer different age ranges, especially 17 plus, because I think a lot of times as adults ourselves, there's an old saying, it's like it takes a, what do we call it?
Takes a village.
It takes a village. Yep. It takes a village, and it's a lot of people go, well, that's not my responsibility. It's not your responsibility, no, but don't complain about how kids turn out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
I see
You
where you're
could
coming
be,
from. Yeah.
you could be the difference in a kid. And I think like an example, and it's funny because Reaper's in chat. My mods, I love my mods, and I love my community because I've talked to them about it. Some of them are parents themselves, but like you can always tell who the kids are.
Oh yeah,
you really can. Oh, you
obvious.
so can. It's painfully obvious. And and the big thing is when you've got the kids in the chat, you know, a lot of times, like I had someone off of DBD come in to my Discord on the voice. They mind you, I was not streaming it myself. I was quite legit. I was on my friend's stream playing DBD. They joined my Discord, added me, and said, "At Mama Bat, if you want to talk shit, I'm your killer and I'm gonna be in your chat." and I'm sitting here, and my poor mod had to jump into my friend's stream and was messaging, your killer is in your Discord chat. And I was like, what? And I'm like, I bet you this is a kid. I bet you this is a kid. Yeah. And lo and behold, it was definitely a kid. And he had like a picture of Michael Myers. And it turned out it was a misunderstanding. It was a kid who thought he was talking cool. And he used the wording bad. And then it turned out he doesn't like to be called Mike Myers. He wants to be called Fluffy. And I'm like, and I had to explain to my mods and everything. I go, there's kids, and sometimes, you know, I could either sit there and tell that kid, you know what, you need to get out for that attitude, I don't have time for this, goodbye. Or I could sit there and maybe, you know, be an example of what not to do and say, hey, listen, you know, and I did. I ended up writing him back in the chat, and I had my mod on hand. And I was like, just tell him, hey, how is he? And he actually, the kid was completely sweet, and now he's a member of my community.
Hey, let's go.
So and I had to tell him, we don't do that here. You know, I'm glad you're fun in the Discord. Welcome in. We don't talk trash on other players because nothing personal, but you know, maybe you're having a bad day. Maybe that's why you're an ass today. You never know. And it's not fair for me to make that judgment. Yeah, we know what slugging and DBD and stuff looks like, but I can either sit here and complain about it or just laugh it off and carry on because it's a game. Yeah. And a lot of kids these days aren't getting that. Instead, they're getting a lot of rage. So if I can offer that kind of example where it's like, hey, welcome into the community, it's going to be okay. I don't know what you're going through, but you don't need to be angry. You don't need to be sassy or anything like that. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. And that's what that person ended up doing. And they were the sweetest bean ever afterwards. Aww. Yeah. But that's why I do what I do.
Happy ending out of all that. Yeah. And I think it's like there's a lot of stuff that kids get access to these days because for one reason or another, either their parents aren't really like monitoring their activity, or they just don't care. Like they play the Call of Duties, they play Mortal Kombat.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of stuff that generally introduces some things that they may not be ready to handle, like especially with online interactions.
And that's what sucks, is because, you know, I hate to say it, but it's like, like example, horror is a perfect example. There's kids who like horror. There's kids who like to. How many kids have you seen at like Halloween Horror Nights who go and be like, I'm not scared. I ain't afraid.
Oh yeah,
that's stupid. I ain't scared.
I've worked,
but they're
Halloween
terrified.
Shows, but yeah, I know exactly the kind of kids you're talking about. I used to work like a Halloween thing in the haunted mazes, and I know the exact kind of kids you're talking about.
But the thing is, those kids had to learn it somewhere. And you know where they learned it from? Even if they learned it from, that kid had to learn it is the adult who was talking a big game. And you could, and that's why, like, for my own son, I want him to know, you don't have to just enjoy horror. Enjoy it. It can be such a thrilling thing to get like jump scared or anything. It could be funny. You know, I laugh. Like, we put the VR headset, and it was this one VR game for PlayStation, and it was for the headset. Oh God, what was it? It had like a big blood needle on the front, and it was like a predecessor to a game. But I just remember there was like a hospital or a psych ward.
I never got a PlayStation.
But my wife
VR.
played it, and I never knew she could ball up into an armadillo like that on our couch.
Oh, no.
And for me, that is a memory that literally I will always keep with me. It was so funny. and that's the thing, like, even just teach people to find, the world's too tough. Find happiness somewhere, man. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Not Outlast. It was like the people were turning into things, and it was a predecessor to that. But all I remember is the infirmary or something. It's a horror game, though. They were miners, like not miners, but miners, like pickaxe miners. Those guys.
Oh god,
I can't remember.
I'm drawing a blank on it myself.
There's a syringe on the cover.
Stuff.
But no, it's horror is such like legit a therapy for me. It really is, because and I realize that's how I am. Like, I don't know how it is for you, but for me, give me a good horror game. Let me get involved. Get my adrenaline pumping, because a
lot of people use horror as either like a therapeutical asset or an escape, or as a way of like challenging and confronting their own like anxieties and fears. And some people downplay the fact that it definitely has that kind of uplifting effect to some people, especially if they've had like traumatic pasts. And some people use that as like a way of confronting it. Yep.
Got it. Martimus got it. Impatient. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll have to see if I can look that up, because it's like
it's a predecessor. It's like a prequel to a game, but I can't remember the game. But the game is Impatient, and oh my god, it was so funny.
Okay, I have to see if I can find that.
For me, like you were saying, like horror is therapy. Horror is my go-to. Horror, and people are like, oh well, some people are like, oh, why wouldn't you want, if you're relaxing, wouldn't you want something like happier? And I'm like, nah, I want something that's gonna keep me on the edge of my seat and my brain thinking a mile a minute. Give me.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all. That's great. That's great. One more question, and we can open the floor to chat if they have anything they want to ask. One more question from my end. You recently became an ambassador for the Starlight Children's Foundation, because you do a lot of charity work for them, and it's like first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
How's it feel being picked as an ambassador for a group that does really good work, like that kind of charity work?
It was something. I was very nervous. I didn't think I'd get it. When I got the news, I had to keep quiet about it, and I think that was the worst part, because oh my gosh, I was like,
it's like you want to tell someone.
Oh, it was so bad. It was horrible. But it was a joy, because one of the things, and that's another reason I stream the different age variants, because I'll go from horror, but then the next day I'll be playing Paleo Pines with the dinosaurs, or something cutesy. And I do that because I think it's very important to make sure that there's content for everyone. And you never know who's watching. I'll be honest, there's a lot of people who are 18 plus only. The truth is, there's no way to verify if you're actual 18-year-old.
Honestly,
that's the sad part.
It's more to protect the streamer themselves.
It is,
because obviously you can't
a disclaimer.
Check everybody. Yeah, it's a disclaimer of sorts.
And the thing is, you don't know who's watching. You don't. Even if you put your little age up there, you don't know who's watching. So for me, I'm but that also extends to, you don't know the impact you're gonna make on someone's life with your content. You may be streaming, and there may be a kid in the hospital watching you, and you're putting a smile on their face.
Aww.
So to be able to do that for Starlight, and they have little streaming schedules they send out to the kids. And to be able to offer content of all ages, for all ages, especially even when I do Halloween, because there's Spooky's Halloween Mansion.
Ooh, yeah.
Which is a kid-friendly spooky game. There's the Roblox games, There's so many different not genres, but ranges for horror.
My Friendly Neighborhood also absolutely falls in that category as well.
That was a good one. That was a deep story too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, when you start.
I watched your whole playthrough.
Yeah, it was like I was surprised on how like in depth the story gets good once you started like going into the nitty gritty details, like especially when it comes to go into aspects of like the war, and you start realizing, oh shit, we're playing a war veteran. He's got like like all that trauma. No wonder.
Exactly, and he was able to help. Oh, it got that twisted.
I need to get the true ending for that game.
You do.
Yeah.
Because I watched your playthrough, and then I like Super Horror Bro on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I love his explanations, and he did an in-depth look and everything, and I was like, yes.
But you had like a recent string of charity streams.
You may be more human looking now, but I will still pounce any at you once you least expect it. I never
and I had the voice
of
Wesker from DVD.
So you better keep your bat zona ready to go when you sleep. Not unless you got a spray bottle or a newspaper, then that's gonna be an issue.
They all made him dance. Okay. It was horrifying.
Sorry, someone's getting abusive with taking advantage of the TTS. Okay, but sorry about that. But yeah, you had Connor Fogarty on, the voice of Wesker in Dead by Daylight, and I think you mentioned that he was down to do some more. Like, do you have any other future charity stream plans?
12 Days of Christmas.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Starlight does something called Days You'd Like or whatever, so I'm gonna do making a guest appearance again.
Sorry, you were cutting out a bit there. Sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
Oh, I said for Christmas, the 12 Days of Christmas is what Starlight does, and I know Mr. Fogarty had said he wanted to come back for that, so I was excited.
Yeah, he seems like an absolute delight.
He's also now the villain in Fortnite.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, he's the vampire Time Lord villain. I told him, why is he so evil? Why has he got to keep being evil guys?
Some people are just naturally drawn to villains.
Yeah, he's good at it though.
Thank you for the hydrate, by the way.
But yeah, we did a week, and then we had we had Outlast Trials. I hate that game. I hate that game.
I have yet to try that game, but it seems like a massive anxiety fit.
It is. It is. And then on top of it, we were drinking.
Oh, geez.
So it was like, do you know how? Oh, it was horrible.
Oh, God.
It was great though, because it was for the kids, but oh my goodness. Couldn't hide, couldn't do nothing. They were abusing it, but no, yes.
I should check that game out sometime. Is it still in early access?
I think so. Someone, if you play that game, I would be honored to watch you play that game. I would be. I need to see you play that game.
I have to see if I can rope a couple other people to join in on that, because it seems like one of those games that's like best with. It seems like one of those games that's best with friends.
Nah, you could do 2 people.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, everything's best with people.
Well, yeah. Oh man, but that's cool. That's cool. All right. Oh, thank you again for the hydrate. All right.
You're gonna be soggy.
I know. I'm gonna be so soggy. Gonna be a wet.
So
Wraith.
soggy.
Yeah.
All right. So we're coming up close to the hour mark, and I know you need to be getting to bed shortly because your wifey is also sleeping. And she needs to get
yes and no. I was also told by wifey I have to stay up till 2 a.m. to wake them up. So.
Oh jeez. Oh no. We also don't want to wake them up. Oh.
Doodle curse doodles of spooky things.
Oh, curse doodles.
Have you seen that deer? Speaking of horror, have you seen that deer who has the nose? What am I doing? I'm holding. You told me to hold on. What am I holding on to?
Did I say hold?
You did say hold on. You said wait, hold on. You did.
Did I?
You did.
Did I? I'm not sure. I was gonna. Did I? I completely blanked out. No, continue. Go ahead and continue.
have you seen that deer that has the breathing holes, the nose holes on top of its snout?
I don't think so.
Oh, chat, have you seen that deer? There's a deer. I'm not crazy. I promise you. There's no creepy deer.
See,
Hold on.
Yeah, post it in the
It's
chat.
a breed of deer, and it has breathing holes on the top of its. Let's see. What deer has
Muntjac? Is that what it's called?
That sounds like a cheese.
They're scent glands. Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah, Barrel's got it.
Oh my god.
Muse got it. I think it's look that up. Show that to chat. Because like I'm telling you.
Okay, what was it? Muntjac. Okay, I'm gonna have to like I'm absolutely gonna have to pull this up because
like their face breathes and
it's a real
creepy.
thing. Oh, it's a real thing. What the?
I almost dropped the MFer bomb. I was gonna say, motherfucker, you think I was making up invisible animals? No, watch the video.
So
look how
weird.
It breathes. It flares.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to pull this up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull
so
this up.
weird.
Weird.
Oh. Okay. Thank you for the hydrant. Jeez. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna post a picture of this I'm gonna try and upload this into OBS and show chat just what the heck we're talking about here.
I'm telling you.
I'll just use this source because that's already there.
Like,
there we go.
I wish we talked about more natural horrors.
Okay,
like running out of toilet paper in the bathroom.
This is apparently the thing in question, and yeah, I think I see where the glands, I guess, is supposed to be. Like, and it's trying to lick, like, clean it on that photo. Like, that is so bizarre. And I'm like looking at the profile of it, like straight on, and it's like the horns are weirdly designed too. And I was like, how long has this been? How long has this been known? Like, I've never even heard of this creature before. Like, that is so bizarre. That is such a bizarre thing to look at.
It's got its little nose and it does a little flare thing, and it's
yeah. God, that is so bizarre. Like, just looking at this, and it's able to get on its hind legs as well. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Talk about horror.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing that deer.
Yeah. Nah. Like, that's. Ugh. That is an actual like real life horror creature. Yeah. Weird ass dog. Oh, weird ass dog. Oh my god. Okay. I was gonna say, I was going to go ahead and open up chat for questions if they had anything to ask of you. So chat, if you have any questions to ask for Geronimo, feel free to post them in the chat. Please keep it respectful. Please keep it respectful. No worse than the goat we saw on this stream a few weeks ago. Oh god, wait, which goat was it? Which goat was it? Oh god, what am I thinking?
Where are babies made?
Gods.
Babies are made from chicken sandwiches.
There you go, they're made from chicken sandwiches.
Next question.
Musi asks, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I am doing good. I am alive. I don't have nostrils on the top of my nose. They're properly where they should be on my nose.
Hello, Song. How are you doing? Hello from Canada. Hey, glad
Song's
you made
so
it.
sweet. Oh, speaking of Canada, you guys are about to have Thanksgiving.
That's
October
right.
13th is Canadian
yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Lock is yeah, you can go ahead and just post your questions in chat if you have one. What has been your favorite game that you have streamed?
Little Shop, Little Nightmares. Excuse me. Oof.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's
Little
a good one.
Nightmares. I love it. Like, do you know the third one is gonna be 2-player, right?
I think so. Yeah, they advertised.
It is. No, it is.
2-player.
It's been It's been confirmed. It will be 2-player.
That's
I
gonna
am.
be interesting.
I love Little Nightmares. You know, I played the first one, and then I played the second one, and I fell in love with Mono. And if you've seen the second game, you know what happens, and it caused an anger inside of me that can only be the equivalent of when you order something from fast food and they don't put it in there, and you scream. That. Honestly, I suggest to anyone, if you maybe like horror but you're not quite ready to dive into horror, Little Nightmares.
Honestly, yeah, Little Nightmares is an absolutely good starting point. I'm actually surprised because Little Nightmares 2 is actually a lot more brutal found than Little Nightmares 1 in terms of how the death animations or what happens when you get caught is a lot more brutal.
It is, so definitely the first. And then
first one. Oh, you kind of cut out a bit again.
Oh, sorry. I keep looking down, But no, you play the first one, then you work your way into the second game.
There you go. Yeah, because that sets you up. Lock and Load asks, how did both of us meet? I believe Geronimo actually raided into me when I was playing House of Ash, I believe it was.
I think so. Hold on. Can I do this in chat? Hold on.
There you
Will
go.
it show me? Will it show me?
1 year, 11
Will it
months,
tell me?
30 days, and 19 hours is how long you've been following me for.
Wait, 30 days. We're about to celebrate our 2 years.
Holy shit, you're right.
30 days, yeah.
Let's go.
So I legit have known Solwyn a little longer than I started streaming. But I met Solwyn because he was a fellow content creator. And it was so funny because there's this, welcome back, Dreamcore.
Hey, welcome back. Glad you got your meds.
That is very important. If you haven't taken your meds and you've got meds today, I always tell that to my chat too. If you have meds, make sure you take your meds.
Never forget to take your meds.
But no, I was looking for a horror streamer to raid into, and there was a Solwyn. And it's so funny because they have this cheesy song, and it's like, VTuber introduction, and you're supposed to say who's your VTuber crush? And I thought about it, and I was like, I don't really have a VTuber crush. And then ever since my chat's picked on me, because I said if I had a VTuber crush, it would be Solwyn. And so my wife now makes the joke. She goes, "Oh, you're gonna go hang out with your Wraith boyfriend, huh? We'll have her home by 8." And I'm like, "Yeah!"
And I've been very respectful.
And then it's funny because the only horror streamer I can watch before bed is Solwyn because he doesn't scream. But yeah, so it's been a great friendship. Solwyn's one of my besties, and I've been really I guess I'm gonna use a phrase. I've been very blessed to have really wonderful people in my life that I've met through streaming. And I adore them very much. And Solwyn's like a brother to me.
Aww.
So.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
And you from my end, you're also an amazing friend to have. You're just an absolute delight. Every time we hang out, it's an absolute delight, and you're just also a source of comfort in cases where I've needed it. Dark-Eyed Blues.
What's the next question?
What Dark-Eyed Blues asks, what horror movie do you think you could survive if you were transported into it?
Let me tell you, if I was transported into any horror movie, the only one I think I could survive, and you can't laugh at me, is Piranhas.
Why that one in particular?
Do you know piranhas actually don't attack people? Odds are when humans are in the water, actually go the other direction. But if I was in the movie for horror, but think about it, if we were in piranhas, I would just have to avoid the water.
Yeah, that is true.
Ta-da!
That is true.
I'd live.
That is very true.
I know. I think in Piranhas 3D they can walk on land though. Then I might be screwed.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Sharknado.
That would be a problem. Well, Sharknado, maybe. For my
I might survive Chucky.
Yeah, might survive Chucky. Big
Might.
maybe.
Big maybe.
I think for me, it would probably be like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. I think so, because I just stay inside. I just stay inside.
What about when they're pecking at the glass and they break through the window?
Yeah, just double.
Did you forget that part?
Just double reinforce that shit. Like throw the bookshelf in front of it if I need to. Just lock up all the doors.
I'm just imagining Solomon with like a fork and a spatula going, "Come on, birds,
come at
fuck me up!" Starts frying the birds.
Oh, geez.
I would not survive a zombie outbreak. I would not survive a paranormal instance. My anxiety would kill me. If the ghost doesn't kill me, I would just go, "Wah!"
Yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of like outlying theories about how like a zombie apocalypse would actually play out in real life, and I think one of the common ones is like for America at the very least, it probably wouldn't last for more than like a couple days, because America, like a lot of people are armed to the fucking teeth. And it's like in the urban areas, yeah, there's gonna be just enough firepower to just there'll be like chaos for sure, but after like a day there'll be enough people with firearms defending themselves that probably be able to like take them out in short order. And then you have the open spaces in the middle part of the country where they'll either like get lost, or when the winter days come, they'll just straight up freeze. So there's like a lot of underlying theories about how an actual zombie outbreak wouldn't last that long. One of those like fun thought experiments. Musi asks, what has been one or some of your favorite ways to unwind off stream, like playing other games / cooking / etc.?
I wish I could rig up my camera so that I could just bring that to. That's like a secret thing.
Sorry, you're cutting out again.
Oh. Why am I cutting it? It's because the snores are too powerful.
Oh.
But, I was saying I'd like to bring a camera into the kitchen. Like, I know some streamers can. I love cooking.
Ah.
Cooking. If it's not cooking, it's definitely, as far as games go off stream that I play DBD off stream. And then I have a secret game we don't talk about. I have a dirty secret that I play on stream.
I will not pry.
It's Disney Dreamlight Valley. I don't want to talk about it. Don't touch. No one must know. Please. My chat was calling me out on that shit. I had people calling me out in the Discord. Mama Bad's playing Disney Dreamlight Valley at 4 a.m. Shh.
Oh my god.
Don't tell anybody.
Ooh my. Oh man. Pyrojing asks, you have several images of drinking coffee. What is your favorite kind of coffee?
Bustelo. It's the yellow can, and it's got yellow and red, and it's Bustelo. It's my favorite. I only like Bustelo. Well, no, I like all coffee, but Bustelo.
Yeah. I have those. I have those at work. Then I usually pop those on the Keurig pods. I pop those on during the week, and it's got a really good flavor to it. Let's see. Anyone else? Any other questions? Let's see. Oh, Lock and Load asks, deep dish or thin crust pizza?
Dios mío, deep dish, but it has to be in every.
Ooh,
it's a meat.
You cut out big on that one.
I'm wondering what's going on with my microphone. I am a potato. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Is it
now.
okay?
I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Now.
I said deep dish, but it has to have everything on it. I want peppers and onions and mushrooms and sausage.
Ooh, yeah.
Nom nom nom.
I'm down for like either, but generally, like be in the mood for deep dish or thin, in the mood for thin crust, or one or the other. Yeah, maybe your mic sensitivity is a little on the higher end. That might be what's going on.
You're gonna have to teach me how to. And I think it also might be because I'm trying. Because the wifey sleep. But if I'm gonna go in for a pizza and I'm gonna pay an amount for a pizza, then I am going to go all in, and my crust must be thick. But other than that, it's all about that stuffed crust. I'm sorry, stuffed crust. Put cheese in my crust.
Oh yeah, there you go. You can eat it in reverse. Oh, light the beacons about Disney. Get the spotlights. Never gonna let you live it down. They're never gonna let you live it down now. You're making her cry. Oh, there. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. It's okay. There. We won't judge you here. I won't judge you at the very least.
I appreciate it.
Another question for anyone: what beginning setup for PC can you use for as far as like setting up for streaming for the like PC setup in general, or if there's any particular or if you're trying to get like started up for the first time, because there's like layers to that question. It's kind of a hard thing. Like the most common answer someone can usually get and provide to that is just download OBS. And
the answer is pi. Oh wait, what is that called? What's that one? The answer is 49 or something.
Oh yeah, so that's the the meaning of life.
The Earth's
49. I think
49.
29.
Yeah.
21.
The answer to streaming.
Yeah.
49.
49. There you go.
Wait, Yuzi, are you saying what do I want out of streaming, or you mean the computer? What do you want out of streaming, Salwin? That's a question I have for you. I'm picking on you now.
What do I want? Jeez. That's a hard question.
What do you hope to get out of a... Hello, welcome. We are now calling this the I'm Going to Bother Salwin show. Salwin! Salwin! Senpai!
Yeah. Oh god.
What do you want out of streaming?
Oh my god. Oh my fuck. I mean, I guess as far as like what I want out of streaming, because like I've technically been doing content creation for like, God, it's like 10 years at least. Like I started making like short form videos on YouTube and then doing the Let's Plays when the Let's Play boom came about. And then that eventually like gravitated over to streaming on Twitch. So I guess just I've always like wanted the goal of being able to do like content creation as a full-time thing. So I guess that's still like the long-term goal. And I feel like now things are kind of like clicking in a way, you know? Like the pieces are finally starting to fall into place in terms of like what to do, how I should approach things, because there's like a lot of stuff in the early days where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna do things my way, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna that, and I was like, okay, hindsight is 2020, you know. But I think nowadays it's just kind of like growing, learning more about how to like edit stuff, because that's something. Ah, jeez! Oh no, it's covering my face. Oh, you set me up. You set me up for that. Oh, that is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. Oh my god.
That's hot.
Oh, jeez.
But I hope I hope your dreams come true.
Thank you.
Content.
Hmm. Yeah.
I know right now, I don't know if it would be considered full-time. I know right now I do streaming as my job, and it's because it helps me stay at home for little guy because he's not so it's been very helpful. It's been there for me, I'm like, but that's not considered full-time, right? Is that considered full-time? What's quote unquote full-time content creation? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
What is love?
Don't hurt me. Corey, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
Oh, geez, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Lock and load. Thank you for the scary jitters redeem. 1 sec.
Also,
hope it's not too terrifying for you.
Am I supposed to do that?
It's not required.
I tried.
You did
okay?
try. You did try.
I tried.
I promise to save my lewd redeems for later. Thank you.
Is it the boobs one?
It may have been. It may be the boobs one. It may be the
Is it the
maybe
boobs?
the boobs.
You can give them boobs.
I mean, boobs are fine. Everybody loves boobs. Everybody loves boobs.
Can't have boo without boobs.
Exactly.
Gotta put a little boo into them.
Yee. Ooh. Remember the joke I told you? I may be blanking out on that, honestly. I may be blanking out, like, trying to remember.
I think maybe you're tired. You worked hard. You also, chat. Him.
Uh-oh.
Chat. Did you know he had a birthday? Did you know? Did you know he had a birthday? If you haven't said happy birthday to him, it's now late. Him. Just had to tell the good people about your birth,
Thank you. It was on Friday. I have survived another year around the sun. Or undeath.
I'm so proud of you.
It was a good weekend. People showed up to the birthday stream on Saturday. There was a lot of throne purchases, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I have so many dice sets coming in now.
And socks. Mm.
And a pair of socks. Comfy socks. Hopefully comfy socks. and a ring set too. I've been looking into some rings, and I was like, that's a nice little starter set.
Some bling.
Yeah, some bling.
Ooh.
And went out with the fam bams yesterday for food and other libations, and it was a good time.
I'm covering your chat box. There we go.
No,
Sorry.
There you go. You're good. No worries. Yeah, I think VOD should still be up there, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to upload that to YouTube because, like, we did some spots of karaoke as well, and that copyright strikes. So
you sang. Someone sing. Sing.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Keep going. I wasn't done.
Oh god. Here is my handle. Here is my spout.
Perfect. When I get all steamed up.
Oh god, I forgot how the rest of it goes. Oh god. Ah! It's been too long. It's been too long.
You're an awful little teapot. Bad teapot. Bad. See, that's what you need. That's it. It's not a bad boy redeem. It's a bad teapot. You're a bad teapot. Bad teapot.
Oh my god. Oh, thank y'all so much for the birthday wishes.
What's the difference between a wizard that raises the dead and a sexy vampire? One's a necromancer and the other is a necromancer. Ooh. I like it. I like that. I like it.
That's a good one. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I love that jokes.
Been swamped with stuff, IRL. No worries, Musey. No worries. It's appreciate, like, you, even if you're, like, the thing I usually say, even if someone's not able to stay for very long, like, the fact that they are able to swing by, even for, like, a minute or two, and just like, hey, just want to say hi, gotta go. It's like, I keep forgetting you can do this stuff in the VNet.
Listen, I just wanted to know what this would look like, okay? It's been bothering me. I'm like, what would he look like with facial hair? Like a wizard wraith, right? Wait,
Yeah.
I can make you a wizard.
Wizard!
Hold on. I'm trying. Hold on. Let me make a wizard. Yeah,
Oh
ignore
my
the
God.
Mickey ears. There you go. Wizard. He's a wizard. It's a naked necro wizard.
Necro Wizard.
Necro wizard. Wait.
There you go. Necromancy
Listen, I
build.
tried.
Sorcerer.
tried.
There you go. I was gonna say, like, just reminded me, is like I've been playing a lot of Deep Rock Galactic lately. It's just getting really big on
Rock
Deep
and
Rock
Stone.
Galactic. Rock and Stone! Dude, the thing I've learned about Deep Rock Galactic is all you need to do is yell "Rock and Stone!" and everyone will come out of the the woodworks.
Anyone who has the game will pop up. Well, it's funny because I was asked why didn't I go full into horror content creation if I love horror so much, because I still consider myself a variety streamer. And the thing is, there's not enough. Sadly, some horror games, just like any other games, stink. Like, I've played some games and I'm like, what is this?
I mean, yeah, you gotta be able to enjoy yourself.
Exactly. Some games you just can't. Oh, no.
Yeah.
So it's good to have that mix up.
Exactly.
And I think that's what made me actually make my decision.
Variety is the spice of life, as they say.
Yes.
Yep. See what I mean? Immediately, Rock and Stone. Immediately. Did you know one of the original designs for Hotel Transylvania Dracula was different? I didn't. I actually have not had a chance to watch any of the Hotel Transylvania movies.
What?
I have not had a chance to watch any of those.
I like Hotel Transylvania.
I'm actually surprised
cute.
it's still going as a franchise. Like, it's a whole thing now.
It's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute. Okay.
I've heard good things about it.
They did a good job. I'll be very honest with that. So it's tough to do, like I said it's tough to find age-appropriate horror, quote unquote, or things for kids that have, so to see like the legends, because that's what's in Hotel Transylvania. You got the Mummy, you got Frankenstein
legends,
stuff.
yeah.
To see them in there and at least, show to kids. And when some of them, like, there are scenes where it's like, like example, when you meet Drax's dad and in the second movie or something, and he doesn't like humans, and yet his grandson is like half human. There's some really spooky scenes, but it's really a cute way to kind of say it's, it's because it's all about, Mavis and what's her boyfriend's name?
Oh god.
But she ends up with him. But it's cute because it just shows that, monsters, even though it's quote unquote scary, you don't have to take them that way. You can have fun with it, and that's what's kind of neat with it.
I feel like
go watch Hotel Transylvania. I can't believe you.
I'll have to rectify that at some point. But it's like, yeah, I mean, growing up, my family grew up on like Nightmare Before Christmas and a lot of other like Disney horror themed stuff, and it's like that's the kind of stuff that I think too when it's like, hey, this is meant to be like horror related, but it's not like, how do I put this? It's not like overwhelming and like terror, or like meant to intentionally like scare people too much. It's like it's a fun little take on thing. Ooh, yeah. Oh, Johnny. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Again, I really should watch those movies, I guess.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should.
But yeah, like when I grew up, there was like Nightmare Before Christmas was a regular seasonal event. Yeah.
I love it.
We had a VHS tape that had a bunch of like Halloween cartoon specials recorded onto it, and like every Halloween season we'd put that on, and it's like just sit around and watch that. And those are like the stuff that's the stuff that I grew up on. And it's like I'd say that's like my earliest introduction to horror before I even knew what the term even was. Like, especially, like, the Disney adaptation of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, like, that was something...
Oh, that was good.
That was one of my favorites growing up.
God, speaking of Disney, did you hear what they're gonna do? They're doing a remake for Bambi. A live-action remake.
Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh,
but wait,
boy.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, no.
They're gonna rewrite it where Bambi's mom didn't get shot. Because it's too extreme for kids.
But the whole, like, that's like the climax of the movie. Like,
nope. Nope, it's too much. It's too much to know that Bambi's mom
God.
gets shot by a hunter. Yep. They're gonna rewrite it.
Yes!
Because of sensitivity. Because of sensitivity.
Yeah, that's everyone, I imagine that's everyone's reaction to that. It's like, no, we need her to die! Kill! Yeah, ruins the point of the whole movie, exactly. Because that's like a big moment of character development as well, you know? All Disney remakes have missed the point of their original. Yeah, I
hate it.
I hate it so much.
They're trying to do live action Stitch.
Which one? Sorry, you cut out again.
Stitch!
Why?
Stitch? Lilo and Stitch?
That's not even that.
He looks like a blue koala.
Oh my god.
Nope, blue koala.
I hate it.
Blue koala.
I fucking hate it. Jeez. It's like having Littlefoot's mother alive. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, that's... Jeez. It's like, way to miss the entire point of the whole thing. Oh, my god. Yeah, what else was there? Yeah, someone mentioned Hocus Pocus as well. Like, that's another horror movie that's, like, isn't meant to be terrifying, but it's still horror themed. You know, because I haven't had a chance to watch Hocus Pocus 2, but I heard it was like, it did what it needed to do. I heard
it's what it is. It is a part 2, and of course it's not. It's hard. There's a saying that part.
Sorry, you're cutting out again.
Gosh, dang it, son of a monkey! Bah. Bah. Part 2 is not as good as part 1. It's exactly Dark Eyed Blues has it. It's fine. It's there.
Yeah,
it's what it is.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. Can watch the movie. I can send you on the movie site we use. I think you sent me. I think I still have that bookmark. The one you sent me, Geronimo. Because I think we were trying to do. We were running into issues because I think it was like last Halloween season where I was running issues trying to do a movie night and. Oh god, what was that movie called again? It was from the producer of Nightmare Before Christmas, I think it was. It was like with Key and Peele. Wendell and oh god, what was it? I gotta fucking.
Oh, it's the one on Netflix. Wendell and something.
Wendell and Wild, that's it.
Went back.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, Paranormal. Look at all those. I love them. They're kids' movies, but you know what? They're still considered horror.
Yeah. That whole thing. Yeah, Paranorman. I think I kind of missed out on Paranorman. I remember the original version of Frankenweenie. Like way back in the day. Way back in the day. That's like super old. I heard the remake of that was pretty good too. I am gremlin with the movies hidden on my coats. Yeah. Is that what you are? You like the merchant from RE4? It's like, what are you buying?
I just realized, I think it was Jester who said, you have green screen.
Sorry, what was that?
Jester mentioned my eyes were hollowed out. And then I realized I think you have green screen effects.
Oh, okay.
So they turn off my eyes?
I think it's on my spout capture, so let me see if I can, like, fix that. Boop. There we go. There we go. Okay, that should fix that. Yeah, I had to turn a chroma key on for the collab the past weekend because we were trying to do. Found a workaround doing a screen share in Discord screen share to make sure to get everyone on the same screen at once.
This entire VOD is gonna have.